My name is Tim Long. I'm the owner of New Life Wellness and Aesthetics. And today I'm going to discuss what were actually some of the most common questions about this new 100% natural dermal filler that we're offering here in the clinic. And I'm going to explain the difference, how it works compared to a traditional synthetic filler, which we offer all of those. First, the filler is 100% natural, it's FDA approved. Especially safe for those who have autoimmune issues or who are expecting mothers or cancer survivors or someone who has tremendous or a lot of allergies. Because it's 100% natural, there's no side effects, there's no adverse effects down the road. So it's great for those type of patients, but it's great for everybody. It's also very versatile. We can use it anywhere in the body. We even use it for under eyes, temples, cheeks, lips, jaw, hands, neck, and breast enhancement and BBLs. I know it's pretty great. It's awesome. And that one filler can be used in all those areas. And it's great because for me, the most important part of it is that not only is it all natural, it's regenerative. And we'll talk about that in just a second. First, with standard synthetic fillers, we're all pretty comfortable and we're knowledgeable about those. It's just a filler. They're great. They're FDA approved. They've been around for a long time. They work awesome in the right circumstance. But I feel like there's some advantages to the natural over the synthetic. The synthetic, for example, they provide volume immediately. It lasts about a year and a half, maybe a little bit longer, depending on where it's been placed and what type of, the brand and what it's designed for. But some of the downsides of it is your body begins to absorb it over time, and there's nothing wrong with that necessarily. But where it's injected, it does provide volume, but most clients have said they can still feel it. It feels like a foreign object. And it's not uncomfortable, it's not painful. It's just they can feel it there. When they move or when they touch, it doesn't feel the same. Also, when you come back for your treatment a year and a half later, you have still continued to age. And since there's no real regenerative effect from those fillers, your skin is aged with you, which means when you come back in, you're probably going to need the same amount or a little bit more filler, which is going to cost you more money as the years roll by. So synthetic fillers are great. There's a place for them. There's nothing wrong with them. We just think there's a better option. And that better option, we believe, is this new product that's been in the US for about 18 months or so. It's called Cellenis Dermal Filler. And what it is, they have a patented process and a patented kit that combines their technology with your own platelet-rich plasma, your own stem cells, your own growth cytokines. And what happens through this process that they patented, it turns it into a filler that is extremely versatile. It's 100% natural, and we can place it anywhere in the body. Like I said, we can put it in under the eye or in the BBL. And we've done it all, and it works great. So the biggest benefit, I believe, in that product, besides the issues with autoimmune issues and you don't have to worry about side effects or any type of rejection, is that it regenerates the tissue. Because the filler lasts just as long as traditional synthetic fillers. It'll last 12 to 18 months. The manufacturer says 6 to 24 months, but we always say typically about a year and a half. So it lasts just as long. It provides just as much volume immediately. If you go look at our before and after pictures on our website, you'll see the before and afters. They're immediately before the treatment and immediately after. And it's obvious. It literally turns back the clock 10 years in a matter of 30, 45 minutes. So it works just like the traditional fillers in that way. But the advantage is it regenerates those tissues underlying tissues from inside out, all the way to the surface of the skin. So what that means for you is there's now an option where you have to put a foreign object in your body. You can get a natural product, and a year and a half or year and a half down the road, when you come in and need a touch-up, because of the regenerative effects in your skin, underlying tissues, you're going to need less of it. So that means you can actually extend out the treatments for longer periods of time between treatments, or you're going to need less volume, and all that means it's going to cost you less money. So long-term, it costs you less money. Long-term, you're going to get a more natural benefit without any potential side effects in the future. And another huge benefit is it costs up front about half of what it costs for traditional synthetic fillers. So it's a pretty awesome product. We love it. We're doing a lot of non-surgical facelifts with it, and it's great. Now, let me kind of explain the process. So when you come in, after you do an initial consultation, the one difference between a natural filler like this and the traditional synthetic fillers, with a traditional synthetic filler, you come in for one session, you get the treatment, and then you're done. And because it's hard to manipulate it, especially when you've already put it in, it's hard to take some out. But with our product, you're going to come in twice. So when you come in initially, we're going to come in, and all the pictures on the website are after the first treatment. You're going to come in, we're going to provide the filler, we're going to do the injections, and then we're going to have you come back about 60, 90 days later. And that allows us to come in and make corrections. Now, why do you need to come back in for the second treatment? It's because the filler is a regenerative product. So as soon as we inject it, it provides volume immediately, but it also begins to regenerate those tissues. And depending on the health of your skin and the age and how healthy you are, that's going to determine how much your body uses of that initial treatment to heal those tissues. So the healthier you are, the less you're going to use. If you're not as healthy, it's going to use more of it. So when you come back in 60, 90 days later, we're going to come back in, we're going to lay more of the natural filler on top of that regenerated skin and tissue. So that's going to last another 12 to 18 months. So it's almost like we're building up the base first, then coming back and laying on top of it. So when you come in, you're going to have 2 sessions. If there's anything negative I have to say about the natural filler, it's just that you have to come back in twice instead of just having one and done. But also that allows us, if it's something that's not right, your body's going to use some of that up. So if we put too much in one area, your body's going to use some of that, and we can come back and correct it and replace it, place it where it needs to be at the second session. So it's not, if you make a mistake, it's not that big a deal. It's easy to correct. So, and again, it's all natural. You don't have to worry about any type of rejection, and it's going to rejuvenate those tissues. So it's a great product. We love it. Our patients love it, and we're excited about it. So if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, contact us, and we'll be glad to help you in any way we can.